Hey everybody, welcome to another one of my videos. The channel is called Driving Home. I'm Lamont, and I was really hoping I could make this video outside at a park or somewhere where I would have a little bit of a scenic backdrop behind me, something worth looking at. But unfortunately, work schedule being what it is, weather hasn't cooperated. It's actually it's cold and raining outside right now. So I figured we'd just do another video from inside the rig, and eventually we'll get us a nice location and make a video outdoors. Based on a couple of the comments that I received, I thought I would share with you guys my story on how I got involved in this thing called van life. So my story starts about 2017. I was doing my taxes, so it was about March or so. And I was looking over my financial statements, and when I came across my retirement statement, I was trying to determine what my retirement was going to look like in roughly 12 to 15 years. And based on the numbers, I kind of thought, man, I really need to either increase my income or I need to cut my expenses. So I really liked the idea of cutting my expenses. So I started doing research on the idea of living inexpensively and looking up what it took to get on a budget, and just really being mindful of what I'm spending my money on and how I was spending it. So in the process of doing my research, I came across some YouTube videos where people had built out tiny houses, and that led me to people building out vans and cargo trailers, step vans, and box trucks, basically rigs of all sorts to live in. They were building out these houses on wheels, and I knew instantly that that's exactly what I was going to do. I mean, it would be what I thought would be a perfect way to cut my expenses and to have a lot of fun doing it. Basically, I'd have the ability to travel, and I'd always have a place to stay. So it just really fit what I was looking for, I guess, and didn't realize I was looking for it. So now that I had the rig, it was probably another 6 months or so before I could start building it out. In that 6 months time, it was mostly used for storage, and I don't know, I was just tickled to have it. And I played around with some different layouts. The build went, I wish I could tell you it went quickly. It was still relatively slow and drawn out because of the extreme limitations of my time. But I set my sights on the 2019 RTR, Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, for those of you who don't know. And whether it was done or not, I was going. And that's exactly what I did. So I guess, I don't know, I like to think at this point I'm officially a van lifer, since I've at least gone to one sort of event, one of the major, the biggest event actually. So that's going to conclude my how I got into van life story. Now it's worth mentioning that I do have a few projects planned for the rig. Some projects are projects I've already started that I just need to actually finish and finalize, and some projects are projects that I've done but I need to kind of rework them, make improvements upon them. Because I couldn't bring you along with me as I was building the rig, my plan is to bring you along with me as I make these improvements. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.